If your car's backup camera showed someone standing behind you, but no one was there, would you keep driving? I bought the car because it was cheap, too cheap. A black SUV, 2019 model, clean interior, no accident history. The seller barely spoke, just handed me the keys and said no returns. I should have asked more questions. The first few days were normal, until the night I used the backup camera. I was leaving work late. The parking lot was empty, lights flickering above rows of cars. When I shifted into reverse, the screen lit up, and someone was standing behind my car, tall, wearing a dark hoodie, face hidden. I slammed the brakes and looked through the rear window. Nothing. The lot was completely empty. I stepped out, checked behind the car. No footprints, no shadows, no movement. I convinced myself it was a glitch. Maybe the camera lagged. Maybe it recorded over old footage. The next night, it happened again. This time, the figure was closer, standing directly behind the trunk, still watching. I didn't get out. I just stared at the screen. After a few seconds, it leaned forward slightly, like it was trying to see me better. My heart started pounding. I threw the car into drive and sped out of the lot. After that, I avoided reversing at night. But 3 days later, it was raining hard. I pulled into my driveway after midnight. I didn't want to look at the screen, but I had to back in. The camera turned on. The figure was there again, closer than ever. Close enough that I could see pale fingers hanging from the sleeves. And this time, it wasn't centered. It was off to the left, like it was moving. Slowly walking around the car, I felt cold all over. I forced myself to look through the back window. Nothing. When I looked back at the screen, the angle had changed. It wasn't showing behind the car anymore. It was showing inside the car, the back seat, empty. Then the image glitched. Static flickered across the screen, and suddenly, someone was sitting in the back seat, right behind me, head tilted down, long dark hair covering its face. I couldn't breathe. The screen slowly zoomed in. The figure lifted its head. Its face wasn't a face, just smooth skin, no eyes, no mouth, no nose. The screen went black. I screamed and spun around in my seat. The back seat was empty. I jumped out of the car shaking. Rain soaked through my clothes as I yanked the back door open. Nothing inside. The next morning, I took the SUV to a mechanic. He checked the camera system. Wiring was fine. No recorded footage. No glitches detected. When I picked up the car, he hesitated before handing me the keys. "Hey," he said quietly, "has anyone been riding with you?" My stomach dropped. "What do you mean?" He turned his monitor toward me. For a split second, I saw a frozen frame from the backup camera. It wasn't behind the car. It was inside. Me in the driver's seat, and someone sitting in the back, looking directly at the camera. This time it had a face, and it was smiling. The mechanic blinked. The screen went blank. "Probably just a reflection," he muttered. I drove home in silence. That night, I didn't reverse. I didn't even look at the screen. But as I parked, the display turned on by itself. No gear change, no button pressed, just a live feed of the back seat, empty. Then text appeared across the screen. "Check behind you." I haven't driven the car since, but every night at exactly 12:03 a.m., my driveway camera activates and records my SUV's brake lights turning on by themselves. Subscribe now if you dare to hear the next horror story.